Greetings. Shout out to Pisces Kingdom. Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm going to start doing the Starseed Screws News. Starseed Screws News more often. I think I am. It was kind of interesting, though, when I saw this. This was yesterday. Pisces, you choose yourself. They're humbled. They never seen this side of you. Now, it's interesting because if you go down into the transcripts of this, she's talking about exactly what I'm looking for. Pisces, your intuition was right the entire time. And what I'm getting here with the King of Wands is that you are growing stronger and stronger in your own faith. You are allowing yourself to lead with fear. Lead with faith. So careful with these transcripts. AI gets that shit all the time. They're changing your words up. And shutting my phone off. You are allowing yourself to lead with faith and not fear is what it should have said. Because it says you are allowing yourself to lead with fear. You are walking in faith. You are not allowing yourself. So careful with these transcripts. AI does not get it right all the time. Anyway, there's something here that you mastered within yourself, and now it's making you more and more powerful. And with the Four of Swords, you had to go through a healing cycle. Now, when Pisces had to go through a healing cycle, I'm interested, Pisces. What healing cycle did you have to go through? What healing cycle did you have to go through? You were able to put all the pieces back together, and now you're unstoppable. Well, that's interesting. That's the person I'm looking for. I'm looking for that Pisces. People can't get away with anything. You see things coming before they happen. And with the King of Wands, you are leading with faith. And there's something here about your power. Something that used to work against you is now working in your favor. I don't know if you have a strong fire placement in your chart, but I'm getting Leo energy here. Well, that would be the return. the return of the most high consciousness. Get the Lover's card if you're using both sides of the brain and you're calling your energy back with a huge sun above your head. That's what it is, calling your energy back across all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. It's showing in your power. It's showing in your energy. And what I'm getting here with the Tower being the first card is that you are somebody's Tower moment. And this is not something that you intentionally tried to do. This was spirit serving karma to someone through you. Okay, this was some kind of realization or shakeup. Whatever is not in integrity, whatever is a lie, whatever is built on deceit, falls when the tower shakes. But if something is of integrity, if something has a strong foundation, it's not going to break. Well, now that would be the basis of balance. When the temperance angel pops into your reality, it's a lesson or a blessing times 3 with karma or dharma tenfold. But if you go down here a little for now, knowing that the INFJ is a human lie detector, this goes with the first card, the Tower. There's someone here that is afraid of your energy because they know that they are lying. And it's what it is. The INFJ is a human lie detector, which is great for business. It's great for business. It is, people that are absolutely full of shit don't want to be anywhere around you. It's pretty cool. At first, I really didn't like it. It was kind of working against me, but we just had to find other things to do. We had to find other things to do with our intuition and leave everyone the fuck behind. Simple enough. Like you may get messages, synchronicities, where you can see what's about to happen. You can see the truth, but you may not exactly understand the timeline. Yeah, most INFJ will tell you that we don't know how we know. We just know. It's called INFJC or forecasting. I went ahead and gave you the information. The comments of the other last video. That's what it is. However, someone is triggered because of what your energy is exposing. Now, be it that my energy, it's my energy. No, I'm not responsible for what it exposes. That's the expose. that's like saying the sun was shining and a flasher in a trench coat came out and flashed a child. Okay, so it's the sun's fault. it's the sun's fault that he runs up to the little girl and opens the trench coat where the sun doesn't shine. Your energy exposed the truth. And with the tower, there's a lot of illusions shattering around you. Some of you Pisces knew this was going to happen, but some people didn't believe that it would. Yeah, this is why they're triggered. Even if you don't say a word, even if you don't interact, your energy is triggering a lot of illusions. Like someone is just turning on the light, and people wanted to be left in the dark because they were getting away with a lot. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Your cutoff game is too strong. Pisces, you are taking no BS from anyone. The first sign of a red flag, you already know what to do. And there's something here about you not really asking any questions. You're not really looking for explanations. You aren't looking for anyone to justify their choices. Y'all having fun yet? Simple enough. Because your light is exposing everything, and there's something here about people wanting to have their cake and eat it too, wanting to maintain an illusion, wanting to be deceitful, but still wanting to stay in your life. They don't like the fact that you cut them off. There's a lot of people from your past trying to find a way back into your life. That would be called the legendary INFJ door slam. And, I like to think of the great works of Frank James. When it comes to the brutal INFJ door slam, he says, I must be cruel to be kind. And that's the thing. When people take your kindness for weakness and you give them every option over and over again, I mean, especially with these, let's see, what does she say here? The way karma hits is not even funny. Things are happening at a very fast pace. Things are happening rapidly. And what I'm getting with the tower is this is showing up as karma. Spirit is not taking any chances when it comes to you. You have earned this. Now, we would be looking for the Pisces that have earned things that Spirit's not taking any chances with. Because, I mean, if Spirit is in your corner, if Spirit is backing you, I love Mystic 9. She said, do you see all the angels around the sun? This shit ain't safe. And it's what it is. We want to look for the people that are protected because nothing is safe anywhere else. It's just with safety first. Safety first. There's a lot of people that want to have their cake, being deceitful, keeping up with the lies and the illusions, but still wanting to be a part of your life. And they're not allowed to do that. You're going to cut off people that are no longer in alignment with you, that you can't trust their character. You don't need a whole crowd around you of people that can't trust their loyalties or these flip-floppers. Their loyalty changes depending on who they're benefiting off of. And that's an old quote. There's an old quote about loyalty. So let's see, how does that go? How does that quote go? Loyalty from others is based upon their needs. Once their needs change, so does their loyalty. And we all have needs. We all have needs, especially with that sacrifice of the earth angel energy, because there's a lot of unalive and destruction energy coming over that due to destiny swapping. See, the spirit of death that people had sent out is returning back to them due to baneful magic. And most people aren't even really supposed to know about that shit because there's never a Harry Potter to live that gets to tell the story. And since Harry Potter has beaten Moldador, took their nose, stuck it in their pocket, and headed off into Pisces La Kingdom, they just don't exist in your world. They're no longer a part of your movie. So you don't even give these people a second thought. But there's a lot of people that are obsessed with the fact that they no longer have access. They don't know what's going on in your life, and it's created some kind of obsession. And I know when you've got multiple readers talking about femme fatale energy, white women in straight jackets, puppy dogs on the stove. Actually, it was a rabbit in Fatal Attraction. If you've never seen Fatal Attraction, yeah, he takes a woman out and she won't leave. And he comes home one day and finds his daughter's bunny rabbit on the stove. And oh God, we have to stay. It was Fatal Attraction. Was that Fatal Attraction or Sleeping with the Enemy? It's one of those. I'm pretty sure it was Fatal Attraction. Let me know in the comments. And please, for God's holy sake, don't be that kind of person. Yeah, don't go, oh, it was a bunny because I love that movie. Simple enough. Anyway, I found it very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of shakeups. Yeah, and you've transmuted this energy to work for you instead of against you. So with the tower, it has showed up as karma in a lot of people's lives. And this is not something that you're doing intentionally. This is something that Spirit is doing through you. Well, I mean, Mystic 9 did tell him months ago that when evil goes up against an earth angel, that war angels and their destruction soon follow. And this is why this first message is triggering. It's triggering a lot of people because they're being seen for who they really are. Anything they were doing in the dark around you, it's getting exposed. Things just come up to the surface. But they're fragile egos because you are truly standing in your power. You have a healthy ego. Anybody who's fake is going to notice the difference. Some people here may have thought that you were pretending, that you were also faking it too. But once they got to know you, they noticed that they were the ones faking it. You're not faking it, and it's caused an ego death. Someone here didn't think you were who you said you were. Oh, what, Master Low? Ascended Master Low? I've ascended into union with the light, huh? That's called Ascended Master Low. A Reiki master doesn't make anyone any better than anyone else. It just means we put in more time, effort, and energy into channeling energy, using it to heal ourselves and others, and left a lot of people the fuck behind. Daisy knows. Simple enough. That's what it is. However, it's very interesting. They're asking people you used to know. They're asking around. They're stalking. They're looking at old social media accounts. They're looking for traces about you, but they aren't getting any readings. Oh, yeah, I think I've told the story, Pisces Kingdom, about, women in wigs going to where my location was. Women in wigs going down there and talking about Jacques. Whatever, if you go to Upshotscott and you scroll down, there's some kind of fake website with this really nice, luxurious Reiki studio with my address and my phone number. I can't get it. I didn't put it on there, so I can't get it off. However, that's that imposter syndrome energy. That's what they're trying to create. They're trying to create like I made something that was misleading, but yet I can't find the people to get that shit off of there. Talk about misleading. It's leading to more confusion. Yeah, they're supposed to know. They're violating a boundary is what I just heard. Spirit wants them to be focused on their transformation, on their transition, but they're too worried about you and what you have going on. And I mean, that's what I was talking about with my neighbor. Anytime you start a business, people want to mind your business instead of their fucking own. Simple enough. Simple enough. People can't get a reaction out of you because people can't rattle your emotions because you're already healed. And it comes with a healing business. Comes with a healing business. Now, will they try? Well, yes, because they're absolutely beneath you. People can't pull you down unless they're beneath you. And they will. They'll keep trying. Oh, you know what? I have to bring this person down to my level. That's what she says. They are getting away with no more. They were too smart for their own good because they played themselves out of your life. You cut them off. You're not taking any chances, is what I'm getting here. Uno reversal. Any negative energy being sent your way is being reversed times 10. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Clarify the King of Wands for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the King of Wands? There's a lot of people in your energy. What is it? It's what it is. And yes, let's see, 4th of July, we had kitty diddlers. We had kitty diddlers from Kitty Diddler Island, focused on the angelic aura of the star seeds because they like its childlike succulence and healing, and they want to suck off of that. And she even says that. It's also a message here that you are not walking alone. You have angels, spirit guides, and you have the entire universe on your side. You have a connection to God. Now, if she's talking about the INFJ Earth Angels ascension into divine white light union with God, that's who we're looking for. We're looking for that person because she also says here, yeah, Pisces, you're not too sensitive. You're right on the money. People are sending energy your way, and it's not just one person. And for some of you, it's more than 10 people. 8 people is what I'm getting here. I just heard exclusively, thinking about you, you've become someone's obsession. Well, we do have like 20 bodies being found in the waters of Houston. I know about 30 miles down the road, we had somebody with a body in the fucking pond of water coming around my energy. Simple enough. And they certainly don't want to be, picked up for, having bodies in a pond of water. Intuitives are fucking, it just happens. It comes with the territory. Your light shines on the darkness of bodies in water. And, being that it was homeless women, well, I mean, mostly homelessness, but a lot of women, there were a lot of women just dumped the fuck off in a pond. And it's what it is. I hate to have to cut people like this out of my life. But when you've got women popping up it fucks up my dating life, because it's simple enough. I don't want to be the psychic who, the toss a bitch in a pond guy's chasing. It's just what it is. You're a sunflower. It's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man having to toss Mary Jane back in the house so she doesn't get her ass tossed in a pond. You're about to find out what I'm getting here. What is this moon energy for Pisces? What is this moon energy for Pisces? Simple enough. Simple enough. Someone here feels like they're getting karma for what they did to you, and they don't know how to make this right. So don't be surprised if you get random messages or apologies on the phone. They pretended to be your friends or have pretended to be on your side, but were truly actually haters because you're protected and they are not. Protection from haters and keeping yourself elevated above the hate. Having strong boundaries in the reverse, some of these people violated your boundaries or overstepped your boundaries and became haters. People that you may have thought were family or friends or supporters, partners in your life, were actually secret haters. Simple enough. The minute they find out that you're a human lie detector, okay, great. I want you to go to your phone book, look up the lie detector company, and I want you to go and I want you to sit next to that place every day. Tell it all your bullshit stories. Go down there. Let's go down there and tell that human lie detector place all your fucking mediocrity bullshit. Anyway, I hear they tried to take that Pisces out. They tried to dim that Pisces light. That's what she goes on to say. They even tried to sacrifice that light, tried to dim it, tried to take it out, and then tried to join up with that individual because they were absolute serial unaliving failures. We don't deal with failures here, people. Simple enough. And if you're going to talk to somebody, talk serious. That's what it is. If you can't be serious about serious things that matter, you're just seriously not going to fucking matter in my world. They're stalking you at, imagine that. They're stalking the light. Well, you know what the whole fucking Illuminati says all over social media? Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. Oh, you got secret societies all off in your cards? Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. Fucking peons. You can defeat this witch. Bet I can. Yeah, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see white witches in straitjackets on my Facebook. I do appreciate that clickbait. Some amazing clickbait you have. However, it is nice to put yourself in other people's shoes. And, I can understand where a lot of people are coming from. And I want you to understand where I'm coming from, too. So with all of that sacrifice of the earth angel energy and all of the copycats out there, great. So we're going to make sure that spirit sacrifice, because that's how the karma is going to work. Simple enough. So what Pisces Kingdom's talking about, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. We're protected and they are not. Okay, great. So now that they're not protected with the spirit of death in the cards, I want to hear it. Want to hear any of that shit? Not my problem. Not my problem. Simple enough. Y'all got too many bodies in a pond and serial unalivers worried about what the fucking psychics are doing for me to give a shit about any of you. It's just what it is. The first one of you that can go and sit down next to the lie detector department, what is it? The polygraph. The first one of you that can go and hang out with a polygraph machine all day, I might fucking consider buying you a cup of coffee. Namaste, I'm out of here. Simple enough. So she went on to say that basically they tried to sacrifice that individual, failed, sent a whole bunch of baneful energy, witchcraft, things of that nature. And now that energy will be returning back due to destiny swapping, trying to sacrifice an earth angel, whatever. That energy will be returning to them and all involved. When I read that, just go read the comments. I know everybody loves to read the comments. So when I do my research on sacrificing earth angels, because that's basically touch not my anointed, it's anointed crown, touch not my anointed, those with an anointed crown, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm, because that crown is called the eye of the storm. You activate your third eye, the eye of Ra. Now you have a crown protected by the eye of Ra, and that shit causes destruction. Imagine that. Imagine that. So that'll be enough of that. I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Oh man, it is raining here. I woke up, it was nice and rainy. I thought, man, thank God it is Friday. And it being the 24th, that would break down into a 6. So humans will have, 6 means humans. So humans will have all day today to TGIF, to thank God it's Friday. And it's, find out. We want to find out across the cards how many people are in this group that's going to get karma. How much of that unalive, the psychic energy was sent out just to go back on them and all involved. I've heard bloodline curses. I've heard spirits not playing with you, Pisces. So how spirit, I'm going to go and find the Pisces that spirit's not playing about. While Spirit's playing with all these other people, I'm looking for Pisces that Spirit doesn't play about. Simple enough. Namaste.